The crew worldwide, from Cali to Twitter, real hardcore fans, boxing ass niggas, consistency cops, police the views, we'll pull up receipts for any debate you choose. Shout outs to Clan Archie for the dope production. Ring gang stay with the best discussions. Ring Gang Radio.
It's a showbox fight on Friday as well. Friday, for whatever reason, is loaded with fights. I don't know why that actually is. We have Devin Haney, 19-year-old prospect who's doing his thing at 135 right now versus a name from the past. Not a past, but someone that we didn't expect, like Juan Carlos Burgos. When I first heard this fight, I was just like, he's fighting who again? And I was like, it's a random nick, because I haven't seen Burgos fight in a minute. Like been since he got damn near washed by Mikey Garcia. And that was the Burgos fight. I mean, Burgos was just such a random name. I mean, Burgos prior to that, and I still remember these other two fights. The Rocky Martinez fight. That's the fight. And this was
robbed.
Yeah, he was robbed big time. And it was probably the one fight that Rocky did not have a war. He didn't have a war with the dude. he just got his head boxed off.
Facts.
And then Burgos faced dude on ESPN for his Friday Night Fights, Amadou, and he got beat. But for some reason, that was fight. To me, he got beat, but he got a draw in that fight. Those are the three fights. I don't think I've ever seen dude win a fight. If I do, I don't remember it. But those are the three fights.
It was a good effort, but like that's it. Like I'm not expecting much in the Devin Haney fight. Who, Devin Haney, he's like almost on the cusp. Like he a strong prospect. Like you might even want to say he borderline. He getting the fringe contender level. Like that's the type of talent he has.
Well, let's put it this way. Burgos is, for all of his shortcomings, he's never been knocked out yet. And Devin Haney, he could. This could be a fight where the youth experience factor could come into play. Burgos is, but unfortunately, like I said, I haven't seen Deuce fight in about 4 years, so I'm not sure how he is now. I'm just going off what in the past. Burgos is going to be tough. I think it's going to be tough. Now, if Haney knocks him out, then he's definitely climbing to a different level right now at 135. Because Burgos is as Burgos is a solid name to have on your record.
Right.
Especially if you become the first person to actually knock him out. So, I think that's where the fight interests me, just to see if Haney can actually handle a veteran like this, or will Haney get upset because he's only 19 years old. But I'm definitely looking forward to that one. And then we were supposed to get a fight card. Main evented by John Molina versus Victor Ortiz on Sunday, which is another thing because a Sunday boxing card on Sunday during football season is one of my worst nightmares. Because I am a huge football fan, and usually
regular for me.
Yeah, that's not fun for LB though. LB don't really fuck around football, but not for the reasons that most of these sissies out there did. He just doesn't. He never fucked with it. Period. And I can respect that. Yeah, but some of these niggas out there are talking that sissy shit. Oh, CTE. Oh, fuck out of here. If you a man, you like seeing gladiator shit go on the sport. But but it's one thing if you don't like the sport itself, because you don't like it, you don't understand it or whatever. That's fine. But when you start talking about it's too rough, whatever, that's start questioning your upbringing and if you had a father figure in your home. So. LB though, luckily he doesn't fuck with it, and he doesn't fuck with reasons that'll make me tease him about it.
So it's like, if you got a fight on Sunday for me, I'm like, shit, okay, no problem.
Right, exactly. You know, but yes, we were supposed to get John Molina versus Victor Ortiz, but Victor Ortiz, in his never-ending fuckery, turned himself in, you know, allegedly for a situation of rape. Now, obviously, obviously, none of the details of these charges have come out into play, have come out into the public. So I can't really speculate any further or say anything further on it, you know, to say, okay, he did something bad or whatever, or accusing him flat out. But it is unfortunate, because I was about to say this is probably going to be yet another crossroads fight for not only him, but for Molina, who seemingly has like 9 lives in this shit. Because frankly, Molina should probably be finished by now. He should be done as a fighter.
You know, I was going to pick him to actually beat Ortiz.
Yeah, I do too, because Molina himself is I wouldn't say he's. I mean, now I think he's a little deteriorated, but dude has a fucking mule kick for a right hand. that's for that. And I could see him actually sending. I was actually seeing him send Ortiz to the bush with one right hand. But unfortunately, we won't see that, and it doesn't look like he's gonna get a replacement opponent either for this card, which kind of sucked. Because, like I said, Molina has like 9 lives. You would think. I mean, I think after the beating he took from Lucas Matisse, I thought Lucas just damn near finished him. And I think he lost.
That was something else. That was a fight of the year type of fight.
That was the fight. That was
fight.
That was in the last 10 years. That was Showtime's only fight of the year that they actually aired. That they actually won fight of the year, which is kind of crazy. But that fight would do it. That shit was a knockdown. That shit had 5 fucking knockdowns. Blood. Niggas was bleeding. Fucking Molina was out here slurring his words. You know, talking about thank you for the fight. And I was like, damn.
Have we had a fight like that this year?
Yeah. And I'm like, god damn. Like, but hey, man, like he recovered from that shit. You know, I mean, he had the Humberto Soto fight, which I think most people forget that he actually lost that one pretty wide too, because his body was still shell shocked from that beating from Lucas. And then the Broner fight and the initial PBC card, which
that boring ass Broner fight. My goodness.
The less said about that fight, the better. But then he revived his career by boxing Provatnikov's head off.
That was like the surprise moment of the day. As he got on his back foot, was grabbing.
Yeah, because that was a fight that I had picked him to get KO'd in. And instead, he boxed that motherfucker.
He came in heavy as hell, though.
What's that?
He came in heavy as hell, though. Dude was like a middleweight for that fight.
I mean, he made the weight, but yeah, he probably rehydrated off something crazy. And then Ruslan just had no smoke in that fight. He was just like, he just plotted dutifully. Like, I think too, the Lucas fight Lucas also beat a lot of the fight out of him too.
Right.
You know, and then he won pretty fairly, and then of course the Crawford fight, which he gets another brutal knockout.
Crawford put them things on him, man.
Crawford was put some combination on him, like some serious combinations on him. And then afterwards, his last fight was at the end of the year, where with Ivan Redcash, that was his name, and that shit was just crazy too. That shit was a slugfest. That was probably the last fight of the year for last year. So yeah, Molina has like 9 lives, man. You think he's done. You know, I think I would probably think one day he may actually pick up a title on some fluke shit at the end. I mean, that's how I probably feel. But unfortunately, you know, he won't get a chance to at least get the name that will probably get him a shot at a 140 belt or welterweight, whatever one he's trying to complete to. So, because Ortiz, dude is a mental midget. He fuckery. For a man of his, Ortiz is a man of good boxing skills. He's sound boxing skills, good power, and everything like that, and had crossover potential. He should
have been something, man. Could have been more than what he was, man. But
definitely, but you know,
like the character, like the mental strength to really excel at the top.
And it just seems like the first Burdo fight is just now it's just seeming that was just the anomaly in which he just refused to actually lose, and you know, and actually came back. You know,
he was fighting for his career on that fight, man.
He was motivated for that. Fell off that, but it's just like it's sad that that's still that man's high point in his career is just taking Burdo zero, and it shouldn't be with a man of his talents and everything like that. But yeah, man,
he got a gift draw against Devin Alexander, like.
You mean Lamont Peterson?
Nah.
Yeah, no, both of them, right? Yeah, he did fight both of them. Right, when am I fucking? I'm forgetting that they actually fought this year.
Yeah, saying it's like Devin Alexander been getting fucked over, man. Like he can't get these decisions. He clearly beat Ortiz, clearly beat Burdo. It's like I looked at Alexander as basically wiping up the remains of his era.
Yeah,
and not get the credit for it.
Yeah, and it's yeah. I mean, where Devin goes right now is who knows. I mean, he got a job against Burdo, who now this week is the first mandatory for Sean Porter, and no one's to see that bullshit again. I don't. I sure as hell don't.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Some fight styles just don't go together, and that's just one. Especially the Burdo we have now, and I'm a Burdo fan, much respect, but after that Porter fight, I'm good. Like, just enjoy the money, man. Just
he made enough of that shit.
You say he made enough of that shit? Yeah. Yo, he damn right, man. You do.
Yeah, I bet
real. Burdo makes good money, man.
Yeah, I'm saying I bet not here 10, 15 years down the line, this motherfucker Andre Burdo is broke. If something is wrong with that picture.
For real, I don't never want to read that.
Yeah.
Shit, $900K to damn knock out Freddie Hernandez in the first round.
Yeah. You know, that motherfucker should be set for life. You know, he's in the ghost role right now. This motherfucker should never have any problems with money. Now, other problems, I mean, 'cause I remember watching something, I don't think it was too recent, but I mean, but it was something that made me think that boxing is starting to affect him a little bit. You know, I mean, like clearly, I mean, Prime Burdo wasn't really anything spectacular. But how he fought, how his reactions in that Devin fight showed me that this is a man that's literally is he's food right now. He's food.
Yeah, he's done. Like he really looked bad in that fight. He really got worked, and it just hurts my heart when I see niggas lose these damn clear decisions. And it's like Devin Alexander's career was on a resurgence, like and. They just wouldn't fucking let him get it. And it's like, PBC, what you doing? It's like, y'all shoot yourself in the foot because now it's like you don't have a top-level opponent, you know, who could be the B-side to some of you guys like Spence or Porter or you know, Thurman.
Right, exactly. And it's clearly Burdo's not meant for that role anyway. Devin could have had
exactly.
You know, but of course, talking about PBC and issues, that'll probably be another podcast. You know?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, that'll be something that and most likely it'll probably be something that they do probably in the near future that'll probably trigger that conversation.
Like fuck it, hey, yo Jay, we need to do a PBC podcast. Real talk.
But yeah, man, those are the fights. You know, fight cards this week. You know, a Showbox card, a DAZN card, and then an ESPN Plus card with Jose Uzcategui He's fighting a 10-rounder non-title bout against Moderna. I mean, that fight is just random as anything too. So, I mean, it's non-title. Right. I mean, I'll probably catch that fight, but it's not like a fight. I mean, I'm expecting Usiteki to actually just, to win by knockout. I'm not. I mean, it's non-title, so there's nothing really at stake. So if he loses, he still keeps his belt. So it's not a fight I'm clamoring to see. But it's boxing on a Friday. It's great that you see boxing, a loaded boxing day on a Friday, and then on Saturday too, except for Jorge Linares, fighting one of the lesser talented Cotto relatives, Abner Cotto, on Facebook stream of all places. I have no interest in seeing that fight either, because Abner Cotto, that's the one that had the worst acting job against Fortuna, if I'm not believing. Yeah,
classic fuckery fight.
Yeah, that was pure fuckery right there. And then I was after that. I didn't want to see any. I mean, I didn't want to see any Cotto in the ring. I mean, I already didn't want to see Miguel Cotto in the ring, but Miguel Cotto already caught his comeuppance for things that we'll probably touch upon at another podcast too. The trials and tribulations of Miguel Cotto. But yeah, I mean, I'll probably catch it because most likely it'll be a spectacular fade. If Linares loses to this guy, though, Linares probably just seriously needs to look back. And see if he wants to continue this shit. So yeah, I mean, those are so those are the fights. I mean, the Fox. I mean, it's not the. I mean, the PBC card on Fox Sports for Sunday. I mean, I think they upped Omar Figueroa's little brother, Brandon, to the main event versus Oscar Escandon, whose most recent performance was getting knocked out by the world's #1 featherweight, Gary Russell. In the most righteous way possible, he got knocked out. Because Gary is the featherweight kingpin. So it's So I mean, they have some decent fights on it. They have F.A. Ajaba on there, of course, of Curtis Harper fuckery fame. So yeah, I mean, it'll be a decent card to watch. Obviously, of course, if you're not a football fan, you're not watching football like my man LB. So yeah, those are the fights for this week to look for.